we're going to just put it into referendum. Let the British, or let Britain decide if they still want to be part of the EU or not. During the campaign, we were told what we were going to lose. We were told the services being rendered, the economic advantage of the rest of the world building UK, right? Paying taxes here, running the system here. Eh? In fact, what will happen when they are gone? 1 second.
Naji asked for 5%. Is it 5% of Nigeria Air or 5% of the firefighting trucks contract?
No, he asked me exactly. You know, I record all my things anyway, and I have it very clear. He asked me that please.
I'll come back to him. We are not yet there. Or we are not there yet. They told them, you're going to have to begin to get your visa. You can no longer just sleep in London and said you are drunk and you found yourself in Paris. It's not going to happen anymore. There'll be no special privileges for you anymore at any European airport anymore. You're going to be just treated like... And also, there are going to be so many other things that by trade and this and that you're going to have to part with. They said they didn't care. This island will survive. What the hell are you talking about? This island colonized almost half of the world without the EU. What the hell is EU? That the UK cannot survive. It was a madness, a contagion. By the time everybody voted yes, those who wanted to vote yes to leave the EU, guess what happened a few months after that? When they started the negotiation of how to break up with the EU before the January deadline or so, they started saying politicians deceived them. Politicians made them hate people. They didn't tell them all of this now. Or they didn't tell them they are going to lose all the privileges they were enjoying, like the citizen of the world with their red passport or British passport. Now, British passport is going to now be limited to this and that. In fact, economically, UK is going to lose over so percentage. Jobs are going to be gone. So and so. But they didn't tell us now. Okay, we want to go back. There were those who were actually saying they want to go back to the EU. Can we do another referendum and go back to the EU? No, you can't. Not anymore. 42 years relationship cut off and killed off by the political opportunists in the UK. Despite the whole world appealed to them, they were adamant. They didn't want to lose their political privilege and privileges. Today, UK, we are now wallowing in recession from recession to recession, economic crisis to economic crisis. But you can't compare it to Nigeria. They still they pay people who lose their job here. They still they pay the house rent of people who cannot pay them. They are still giving people money. They still have access to free healthcare and the rest. But our NHS has been suffering. Today, we are now going to all African countries. From UK, going to all African countries. Stealing all of them. Luring. Let's use that word. Luring all of their professionals to the UK. Your doctors in Nigeria today, more than 10,000 doctors from Nigeria have been relocated, or practitioners from Nigeria, they have been relocated to the UK with promises of the good life. You get good life. Over 7,500 school teachers have been taken from Nigeria. Over 7,000 school teachers have been taken from Ghana. Yes. More than 5,000 doctors have been taken, medical practitioners have been taken from Ghana. They are giving them visas that will give them indefinite stay in 5 years. I'm telling you this. That's because of Brexit. Today, we are still trying to recover. We are not, and it's not likely. UK, London, the financial capital of the world, can no longer keep us too safe. The the UK Central Bank, they call them England have been a London Exchequer. It's like your central bank to manage this economy, UK economy, because of this singular political decision. Ladies and gentlemen, see, maybe UK is too far. I use that because it's so recent. The foreigners are gone. They are back to their countries. Yes, they are gone. The Europeans, those who wanted to stay though, In Scotland, we were telling them to come to Scotland. Don't leave. Come to Scotland. Nobody will do anything to you. Come here. Yes, Scotland offered them that. If Britain says you have to leave, if England says you have to leave, come to Scotland. We'll house you here. Maybe Scotland or UK is too far for some of you political morons, on-boot slaves that are shouting, Yoruba own Lagos. Lagos is Yoruba, this and that. The politicians who felt shaken, who were shaken to their foundation by the political movement of the obedient, the criminals, they used tribal division, tribal rhetorics, hatred for Yorubas and Igbos. They created the division for political reasons. A lot of you believe you are fighting for Yoruba. You are this. Now they want to make laws to chase all the Igbos away, chase all of the foreigners away. Non-speaking Yoruba. I mean, if you are not speaking Yoruba, your days are numbered in Lagos, not the rest of Yoruba land. See, you can go to Ogun State, go to Ondo State, go to all these places. So you are welcome. Go there and buy lands. They will sell you lands. That's the Yorubaness in us. You see those criminals in Lagos, majority of them are not from Lagos. They are not different from the criminal politicians of the 80s and 90s in Warri, today's Delta states, ladies and gentlemen. If you are from Warri, if you are from Delta state, if you grew up in Delta state, maybe you are not from Warri, you are not from Delta. Delta used to be like Lagos, for those who know Delta state very well. You know why? Warri and the rest of this place, they had oil. There were businesses booming, companies rising. I'm talking about good pay, good life, nightlife. Warri was like Lagos. If you grew up in Warri, raise up your hand. In the 80s and 90s, raise up your hands. Just say it. And tell me if I am lying, so that everybody can read it in your comment that you are lying, Mayegun. You will see Yorubas, Igbos, Hausas, Fulanis, everybody from all over Nigeria in Delta State back then. It was a very good life, promising. Then something happened. People started feeling like there are too many people who are not from Warri. People who are not from Delta State. They are controlling everything. They're everywhere. The real Delta people are no longer, they are not enjoying their land. So everybody must start paying rent. Politicians that were supposed to invest in the young people, yes, so area, they say area, Warri, area. They say they use politicians who were supposed to invest in their people, education, and the rest. They were just enjoying. Everybody just do your thing. When this generation of untrained people in that part of Nigeria, when they started growing up as entitled, uneducated brats. And you know where they end up from? Their parents. Their parents, who some of them became small village chiefs in Warri and all these places. So they became village chiefs and all of that. They gave themselves title and they started sending their children to go and collect rent from all those businesses around there. You cannot do any business in those places if you don't pay. You have to pay. The bigger your business, the bigger your pay. If you don't pay, they will fight you, the entire community. Then it became a community thing. The community are not asking you for. If you want to come and give them water, you will pay them to drill that water for them. To drill that borehole for them, you will pay them first. If you want to go and build them hospital, you will pay them first before you will begin to build anything. It started like a joke. Then it became a thing. It became a thing. And today, it is a big thing. Do you know what changed? The bubbling and buzzing Warri. The economic, the financial, all those things, gone. Gone completely. If I am lying, please tell me. You are lying, Mayegun. That's not what happened, Mayegun. It is because Nigeria did not do anything to develop the place. That is why the place, commercial activities died down in the place. Is that what you are telling yourself? Tell me I'm lying. What I just said now. Just say it to my face. Say, Mayegun, you are lying. That's not what happened. Development fee is what is called. And this development fee is now a legally entitlement across the entire Niger Delta where they are producing oil. If there is anywhere they are drilling oil in Nigeria, today, go there. You will see old men, old women, young men, young women. That is what they feed on. They destroyed that once commercially viable place. 24 years. Tinubu and gang, they are rent seekers in Lagos who have actually built nothing per se, other than the show-off project that has taken your lifetime to completion. Nothing you can really point at and say is actually officially completed and functioning for the past 10 years in Lagos State. See, this thing was built 15 years ago, completed 15 years ago, and it's pretty much in very beautiful shape. And all of that. No, they have nothing completed. And that is why they will never open their book. 2023 shook them to their marrow, to their bone. They could have lost everything. They lost it, but they had to force and rig it back. Now, in their mind, the same idiot politicians who couldn't convince Yorubas in Lagos to hate on Igbos and vote for them, and yet still got rejected by Yorubas in Lagos. You know now why they were busy targeting Igbos. Yorubas that they thought we should be on their side, they still voted against them. Sure, you know. But shamelessly, they want to hide that shame. We want to fight for indigenous people in Yoruba land. So when Obasa made that law and they sent this out, Obasa is trying to kind of replicate Brexit and Warri ghost town in Lagos. It is not going to happen overnight. Some of you dumbos, what they have just done, when it is finally concluded, Lagos is not going to lose steam immediately. It is going to be gradual. And then you begin to notice. And before you know it, Mayegun forget, Lagos is Yoruba land. Of course, Lagos would have survived. Based on what survived or what made Lagos succeeded up to this point. The arrested growth of Lagos State by Tinubu and gang. 24 years arrested growth of Lagos State by Tinubu and his criminal gang has been, could have killed the entire Lagos and turned it into what a lot of you probably will have called ghost town today, even with the sea and the rest. People who have been the lifeline of Lagos, those who are running the macro and the micro economy, those who you are taking rent and taking taxes from, the numbers of those who genuinely work their asses off and feeding Tinubu and his criminal gang and their family, they are the people you are about to chase away. You rent seekers are not trained on how to make money. You are only trained on how to collect it. Tinubu and gang didn't create wealth, okay? They create gang of tax collectors. Now, when those who are paying that taxes are gone, the taxes will be gone. And it is going to be gradual. That's what I'm telling you. So it's not going to happen overnight. Because the likes of Tinubu didn't create wealth. They don't know how to create wealth. They only know how to create poverty. Here you get. So we encourage them to do it and do it very fast. Because the bottom line is this. They are already telling their thugs to begin to tell people to come and verify their land. You come and verify. You know all those markets, they are owned by government, sure you know. And government can revoke the licenses or CFO of those markets. And everything on that market and everything in there and everyone will be gone in a split second. Do you know that? Now they are going to do that. They are going to revoke some market CFO in Lagos. They are going to see they are going to relocate you. For example, with Obasa and his plan, a lot of your parents are going to lose their properties if they are non-Yorubas. Okay? Because anyway, the land was sold to them. Those who sold the land to them in Lagos, they have spent the money and they've lavished the money. Money gone. The property is yours now. But the likes of Obasa and what they are about to do is about to empower those land grabbers to begin to ask you to bring your papers. If they say your papers are not original, even though they gave them to you, they are not original. Who do you think you are going to run to when you are not a Yoruba man or a Yoruba woman? You run to court. Okay. In Nigeria. And you believe they are court, Abi? Okay, yeah, you run to court anyway, so good luck with that. Okay? So, they are going to say they want to relocate markets. And that's the primary goal. Don't let them do that to you. So that you can come out here and begin to say they hate Igbos. They hate, the Yorubas are bigots. Yorubas are not bigots. Tinubu's political ideology is a contagion. Tinubu's political ideology is toxic. And you are about to see the worst toxicity, political, tribal, ethnic toxicity that you've ever seen in your life. You are about to witness them. With Tinubu, everything is tribal now. Everything is ethnic now. Do you understand? And it is a battle that they are willing to make physical. They are willing to make all their threats real. It is not a mere threat. It is not a mere talk. They will make your life a mess if you are not a Yoruba man. Listen to me. It is even worse if you are even a Yoruba man and you kind of publicly reject this kind of political bigotry. Tinubu and Ganga they are already raising a generation of bigoted political nuisance in Yoruba land. I don't know how to explain this to you. It is not just the non-Yorubas that are in danger of the kind of politics that Tinubu and Gang represent, and they are about to manifest. Do you understand? Open hatred for other tribes in Nigeria, whether Hausa or Fulani, or anybody who come out to say anything about Tinubu in the coming days, weeks, and months, and years. It is going to be a serious tribal confrontation, ethnic confrontation, and it's going to be like you've never seen it before. I am saying this because I'm a Yoruba man, and I know what is coming. I do. In fact, you are about to witness and see the Nigeria you've never seen before. You are about to witness and see Yorubas that you've never seen before. Yorubas you believe that never existed. They are about to share that secret, what do you call it? That secret part of them that Tinubu is going to exploit. He's going to exploit this because that's the only way Tinubu can escape the Nigeria that Buhari left. I am not saying this to make you feel scared. I'm saying it to make you get ready. You are going to see Yorubas. I'm not going to say, oh, they are not Yorubas. Oh, they are fake accounts. I'm not going to be somebody like that. Because I know the people that will be blowing the whistle, the dog whistle. They have been doing it already. Sure, you get. If you disagree with anyone right now, and everything that goes on or everything that will be going on in Nigeria today is going to be competition, toxic competition. If an Igbo man does something, and they say Nigeria achieves so and so, Yorubas will attempt that same thing to prove to you that whatever anybody achieves, you achieve it for your tribe. Whatever you do or anything you say, if you come out to say something, they will say you are saying it because you are Igbo. You are about to witness the worst toxicity. And Tinubu and gang, they are widening that gap. What should we do about it? The first thing you should know is, the first thing you should do to fight it is to know its existence, is to know that there is a plot, and is to know that this political thing that APC represent, divisive politics, this ethnic, tribal, divisive politics of Tinubu, that you are about to witness it in a never seen before stage. If you are a Yoruba, if you decide to come out and condemn Tinubu, you are not only going to be called Omo Ale, you will be targeted. Some people are going to be religiously, they will feel like if they attack and kill you, they are defending the they are defending Yoruba's heritage. Tinubu and gang are building on that, and I'm not making it up. It's already happening. So what you are going to witness in Lagos is that they will tell you to go back to where you come from. And for the first time, a lot of you are going to believe that Nigeria is going to break up. They are going to make you believe that Yorubas are toxic people. They're going to make you believe that Yorubas are hateful people. They're going to make you believe that Yorubas are intolerant people. They're going to make you believe that Yorubas are violent people. All of these are going to be done for the sake of one single man, a drug addict, drug relic, Tinubu. And if you are non-Yorubas, your case is very clear. At least you can tell why. You will be a target. But that you are a Yoruba is even worse. Some of them may kill you in your sleep because they will believe defending the Tinubu is defending the heritage of Yoruba. And there are generations that are already forming that political idea. The longer Tinubu stays, the deeper the shit we are into. So I will be here to continue to try to de-escalate the Kotokoto and the tribal, ethnic, slaw, division policies that are targeted at people. I'm going to be here every now and then to de-escalate them, because you are about to witness something you've never seen before in Nigeria. People are still going to be getting killed, getting kidnapped, and the corruption is still going to be escalated. But the difference now is that it's going to be WWW. Wide West. And it's going to be physical. When they begin to make laws that says, even though you are all Nigerians, but when you enter Lagos or enter a part of Nigeria, you are not wanted. It's going to be a matter of time before everyone else will realize that they have been lying to themselves about one Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen. But some believe that they could still pull the magic right there in court. Emefiele. Ladies and gentlemen, I will leave that to you to come and add yours to it. Yeah, Emefiele is being seen as the fall guy. What do you see him as? Well, right. They've appointed somebody else to take place of Emefiele, and his name is Folashodun Adebisi Shonubi. Now, according to what I have been hearing, sure you get, they said by ranking, the person who was supposed to be the next in line when Emefiele got suspended was this Aisha Amado. Are you with me? Aisha Ahmad. And after that, it should have been Edward Adamu. Then Folashodun Adebisi. Then Kingsley Obiora. Now, don't think because of the way they put the picture here, this picture was put up according to their positions, okay? And from what I heard, they said she would have been the one. But like I told you, we are done. You have seen the Fulanization and Northernization agenda of Buhari. You are welcome to Yorubanization and Westernization agenda of Kolu. Yorubas will take more than 80% of the every appointment in the serious appointment in Tinubu's government. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. He's going to put people that he trusts that will help him ferry all the loot and everything they want to do and bury all the bodies. So that starts from where the money comes from, the central bank. So the Northerners, they are now kind of mostly those who are Buhari's people, the jihadist fanatics, the Islamic fanatics of Buhari. They are now kind of worried that Tinubu is Yorubanizing Nigeria. That instead of somebody who is qualified, that Tinubu don't go pick a Yoruba man. And a lot of people are telling them, oh yeah, go to court. So this man is a mechanical engineer who also majored in business administration and is now your acting central bank governor. That one already sealed. Wait for the names of the new service chiefs. By the time you realize that it is no longer going to be about the North, or maybe it's going to be. Imagine when Kolu announced the name of the chief of army staff, and you hear the name Agbaji Agbabiaka, the chief of army staff, chief of naval staff, Ogundamisi Olabode, chief of air staff, Folashade Morenikeji, protocol officer, Ajanle Koko Ajangbadi. At that time, I go just say, hey, don't say it. Oh, yeah, we'll see how them go react to that one. EFCC chairman, Cynthia Okereke, DSS director, Lukman Ifawole, NIA director, Musiliu Obanikoro, this and that. This is Yoruba. This is what you say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most it go be. Turn by turn Nigeria Limited. It go soon start. Central bank don't happen. You know what some people said? They said, number one, the councillor Aisha, she's from the north. No way. They're not going to give it to anybody from the north. Edward Adamu. Which one is Edward? Is he an Igbo Adamu or what? Where is he from? No, that name is confusing. Eyodanu. Folashodun Adebisi Shonubi. Okay. Sir, but there is also Dr. Kingsley Obiora. No. We are just done with one Emefiele. Don't go. I don't want Obiora. So what happened to the Folashodun, sir? Folashodun, which kind mechanical is he? Na ball repairer, be na truck repairer. No, it's mechanical, sir. Anything mechanic. She na mechanic. She dasun abi Gentao abi ewoni. Which car? I don't know, sir. But it's a mechanical engineer, sir. Did you say he also has business admin? Business admin. Oh yeah, Mark Orukwe. Pick up Emefiele, and the rest is history. Sure you get. So Kolu and those who sought to the arrest of Emefiele believe that it is a ploy. Put Emefiele away so that we can then play the Dasuki Gates card. So we can tell the people what Emefiele did. Do you understand? They said Emefiele is sponsoring IPOB. and they want the court to give them 2 months to lock Emefiele up so that they can go and get evidence that Emefiele is sponsoring IPOB, that Emefiele is sponsoring bandits, that Emefiele has printed so much money to make sure that he destabilized Nigeria, that Emefiele, after signing a deal with some enemies of Nigeria in order to destroy Buhari's government, Emefiele went into the asshole rock and he sold an idea of Naira swap, change of Naira to Buhari. But Buhari was so dumb and stupid that Emefiele got Buhari's approval to go ahead with the idea. But DSS felt like since Buhari was so dumb and stupid, Emefiele is responsible for the economic ruin of Nigeria under Buhari. But do they have any evidence? But my lord, give us 2 months to lock him up. We'll give you the evidence in 2 months. Now, after 24 hours, Emefiele don't complain, no. Please, help me. They don't take me go where I don't know. They say Emefiele complain that he is not well. He has a health problem. He cannot be locked up inside the cell for too long. He go die. But when they told the Kolu, this is what the Kolu used in responding. This is a joke, by the way, because I mean they told him, Esa, Emefiele is not feeling fine. He said he's not feeling well. See.
Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend.
So now we would have to wait for the stories from the propaganda mill of APC. I'll give you an example in case if you come across them. Breaking news. Emefiele gave $2.8 billion to 30 lawmakers by giving them $3 million each to open up Bureau de change centers. God go punish this Emefiele. Emefiele gave 2-point-something billion to lawmakers. Who are the lawmakers? Give us their names. No, we can't tell you their names because the case is in court, so they can't tell you the names. But Emefiele, if you know what Emefiele did, breaking news. So what did he do again? Emefiele gave $500 million to one woman, and her husband is we can't tell you anyway. We can't tell you, Sha. But if you know what Emefiele did, in fact, along, what did he do? Breaking news. Emefiele has 700 houses. 20 houses in America, 15 in Dubai, 18 in Germany, 45 across Europe, and he has about 600 houses across Nigeria. What do you want to take 700 houses do? Where are the houses, by the way? Can you give us the address of the houses? No. In London. There is another one in China. They will begin to bamboozle you. When they believe that is probably not going to walk too far, Breaking news. Emefiele gave so $2 billion. So collected 120 million. They will begin to give you names. I knew it. This, that, all of that just to keep you busy. Last. A court said Emefiele should be released. Emefiele, the Court of Appeal said Emefiele should be granted bail. Court said Emefiele cannot be tried. Some group came together and said Emefiele is being targeted because he's Igbo. Emefiele is being sacrificed because Emefiele is a Christian. By the time they bamboozle you with all of this whole drama, after 6 months, now you go to talk, say, oh, I beg, leave him, Jare. I beg, leave him, in they go. How much they talk, say, he's still again? Baba, Emefiele stole 100 trillion naira. Where is the money? Nigeria government said Emefiele want to release 50 trillion naira from the money he stole. By the time you are tired of the whole back and forth, the next thing, Emefiele released on bail. The rest will be what? Story. Because there will be already other thieves, other crimes being permitted. There will be other scandals. Because Nigeria is a crime scene that reward criminals. Then they pray for them to be able to do the right thing. I have never seen anything like that in my life. Ever. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And I've been around for a while. So now they are telling us that a drug baron don't get immunity. You can no longer sue Kolu, and Kolu can no longer sue you. Right before our very eyes. Pablo Escobar is arresting Anini. Why the rest of the Alibaba and 40 thieves are what? Reading the news like me and you. We know where this is going to end. So INEC talk say they no say they rig. Or nobody say they want appeal, but they just want me, say everything, maybe everything perfect for this life. May everybody just continue and manage them as it be. And then yesterday, because some of you might want to add it today, I think you didn't have a chance of calling in yesterday to be part of this, right? So one of them cried yesterday. May I bring them back, yeah? Because you might want to say one or two things about that today. One of those who said asking for the breakup of Nigeria is stupid. The Igbos built Nigeria and they have to be part of Nigeria. They don't like you. They talk say, now because there's some people they talk say they don't like you, but they told the Igbos to go and build bridges. Imagine, people will never rule Nigeria. Never committed any crime against Nigeria. Never committed crime against anybody in Nigeria. Never fought anybody in Nigeria. But they have to build bridges before they can lead Nigeria. But the criminals, the rogues, those who even orchestrated the killings of over 5 million people, rewarded themselves. Genocidists to murderers, entitled Warris. Dead and alive, old and young, the Olori Brukus here and there. The Igbos need to go and build bridges, and there are some other Olori Brukus, fools. Ozuo. Give me those ones, eh? What do you call Warris in Igbo again? Ozuo. Which one is Ozuo again, Itiboribo. Which one is Itiboribo? What is Itiboribo again? They said they were building bridges. Handshake across the Niger. The Igbo people don't know how to play politics. The Igbo people are always claiming victims. Nothing they man, seriously. I don't know what it is like to be Igbo. Hi. If I be Igbo, and I am witnessing what Nigeria is doing now, Baba, let us be honest too. My own fifth be if he they kind of mad than Nnamdi Kanu. Along. Himpi, Ndiara, Onye Imberibe. Itiboribo. Which one is Iboribo? Iberiberism. If I be Igbo, and this reality of Nigeria is my reality, I must hate myself so much to live in denial and begin to shout one Nigeria, or no? Like you must hate yourself so much that you believe that a place that evidence abound Everybody just want to give one reason to hurt an Igbo man. They'll tell you, I don't like them. And then when they want to, they'll say, there are some good Igbos, Sha. I know say there are some good Igbos. There are some good Igbos. I even have some of them as my, you have Igbo friends and you have this view about them. And you are telling yourself that, and those some of them, and you Igbo, you are saying, and some of our people too, that they do too much. Even some of our people too, let us be honest, some of our Igbo people too, that they do too much, everywhere, every time, they always try to, you must hate yourself so much, as Igbo man or woman, trying to fit in, trying to, if I am an Igbo man, Emi Mayegun Ijebu, that Ijebu boy, that has now become that Ijebu man. If Ijebus are being treated the same way they are stigmatizing Igbos in Nigeria, both in political space and everything, I go there worse than Nnamdi Kanu, that bed me suffering. Alone. Like it will just be like, if I die, I die. What is the essence of living a fake life with fake identity? Nigerian. But you know it. If they have a chance, everyone is looking for an opportunity to say, to express what they feel about the Igbos. So if they now tell you to start go and build bridges and building bridges with who? Or you are just trying to secure your own meal ticket. I'm a Nigerian, my brother. See, my brother, I know that Nigeria is going. See, all of you who are talking like that, so I'm not blaming you. I'm saying if it was me, you will treat Yorubas the way they are talking about Igbos in Nigeria. You will talk about Yorubas like that and treat us like that. Are you actually so serious? Like Yorubas will be profiled the way they are profiling Igbos. And you think Nigeria will still be Nigeria the way Nigeria is right now? Are you sure? But the likes of Oji Uzokalu, who have managed to break even because of their association with the owners of Nigeria, who doesn't really like them. They staged and waged war against you. You survived the war. And then they began to extend hand of, let's say, okay, I like you. I like you. You come. You are not like others. Oh yeah, you come. Let's show you love. Oh yeah, come here. Let's show you love. Oh yeah, you come here. You are Igbo, Abi? Oh, wow. You must be a very good Igbo. Come here. Let's help you. Let's show you the way. Don't be like your other brothers, okay? Come here. Let's take this. Let's make you a billionaire. What do you want? Let's give you connection. Let's build you. Okay? Belong. Come and join us. So that you can help in entrenching the denier of the marginalization, state-sponsored ethnic cleansing against your people. But when it is time for you to, when you begin to feel like you are bigger than who you are in Nigeria, they will remind you. Look at this one. It is my turn. I am an Igbo man. Igbo people have contributed so much to Nigeria. Igbos are deserve to be this. I want to be president. Wait till they do this one. Wait till they do this one. You don't forget who you be. Because they call you the leaders, elders, Abi. Because they wear red cap, Abi. You the Chris. You don't know your level. You are what we say you are. When we say you are, don't wait till they do you. Then tell Oji Uzokalu in place. The same way they are street ushers, uneducated, cretins on social media will say to other Igbos everywhere, now we go control you. Now we they rule this place. If you try anything with us, we will deal with you. They reminded Oji Uzokalu that listen. All of us feed the day together. They shout leaders, elders. So know your place. Guy called the cry inside. I'm bringing that back for you to react to. He started crying at the Senate yesterday. Valedictory. They call me thief. He was referring to Tinubu. Tinubu will not get any business. He don't get any business, but he's a billionaire stealing money. He was they said Tinubu is a saint. They said Tinubu is a saint. Me, they call me a thief. Me, thief. Me, Ojuzo Kalu, thief. After building bridges, so for how many years now? Okorocha built bridges. Where Okorocha today? Ojuzo Kalu built bridges. Where is he today? Who is there inside that rota? Devulumayi build bridges. They say Ojuzo Kalu bridge, then build them with substandard material. Now why the bridge collapse? Baba can't cry. Oh, sorry.
I went through one of my best time in life in the Senate, and I also went through one of my difficult period. Also in this Senate. Before I came to the Senate, before I came into politics, I can buy anything body can buy. I'm not a thief. Those that put me in prison, no reason, they put me in prison. They took over all my businesses and want to kill me. But I survived it. I'm in the Senate with you people. It's not the end to what we have done. It's not the end to United Nigeria. It's not the end to Brothers Keeper. But these senators I called were with me. I never lacked. When the PDP that I was governor for 2 terms was being formed, I brought every money they used in forming that party. Every penny in 1997 and 98. And I later became a thief. And people I gave transport money from my house in VI became angels. This is what Nigeria represents. I want to thank my colleagues for giving me these 4 years of uninterrupted support. Because this country is not fair to so many of us. I built this country, I employed 13,800 workers. People employ nobody, and nobody asks them their source of wealth. I have 3 factories in Lagos, Nigeria. I have 2 factories in Ota, build manufacturing. I have 3 factories in Aba, manufacturing, and I'm a thief. And people that cannot explain where their source of wealth comes from, they are not thieves. I leave everything in the hands of God. God.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, oh. May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man. Oh. I am mumu na too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise.
That was Ojuzo Kalu. While we were on break, I quickly took a bit of a tour to Facebook. Guess what I saw? One ashiri. I don't know. Or one onyemberibe. One undiara. Came there. My friend, shut up your mouth. Leave the Igbos alone. What's your business with the Igbos? Leave the Igbos alone. Remove the log in your eyes. Oh, Nikure. I'm talking about your criminal leaders. You don't take them personal. Give me something where I feel talk. The one way strong. Shineke pogi. No, Shineke pogi okude. That's that one strong. That one a curse. Give me one. Give me one where I give that zobo. That bozo. He won't come here, come play the usual Ribruku card, Abi. You don't catch feelings. I'm talking about your criminal leaders. You don't catch feelings, Abi. Leave Igbos alone. No, not you. make you vamoose come up from here. Enter canal and don't go enter canal with your stench. Give me one, may I use. Chineke poyo, no, Chineke pogioku. There. That one I like say Ogbeni Kolon Paidanu or something like that. Unyeuri. Eh? And then somebody said I should call her Kwasia. Anyway, let's leave all of that. Because I'll begin to ask you all for the names. I mean for the meaning now. You can't throw that around here. Are you with me? Because we all know that now all of us get our criminals from everywhere. We are not proud of our own criminals in Yoruba land. And all my Igbo friends, especially members, brethren of the Temple of Truth, if they have a chance, their own is even like top notch. If they catch their own thief, now beating that they beat them. Then beat Ekwere Madu, then beat them, enter prison. So you Onyori, Onyemberibe, one come here, come they tell me, say, man, leave Igbos alone. You the mentor. Your mentor, no they here, or you get? Or they read the comments. I've already removed the person anyway. So I just thought I should mention that. You can't play that tribal card with Mayegun. It doesn't work here. If you try to jump in, it is simply because you are kind of uncomfortable that I'm talking about the rogues that you have a connection with, Abi. You know how you use Zokalu, the ex-convicts. Oh, Nikure. If you understand Yoruba, tell somebody to interpret that for you. Now, going forward, that was him regretting. And you know what people were saying? When you serve Nigeria, you will come back with regrets. If Prince Jejeman, Osita, and the rest called tonight, they will tell you the same thing. Nnamdi Kanu said, go and serve Nigeria and come back in shame. No matter how much money you get from there or they gave to you, you will come back in shame. With the politics of Tinubu and gang, I have told you this many times. You know, there was a time that now war, now fight on social media. Who is Igbo? Who is Biafra? We are not Biafra. We are Akwa Ibom. We are Igala. We are Ijo. We are Irobo. We are not Biafra. We don't bring us to Biafra. We are not this and wala every day. People they fight themselves say they not be Biafra. No, you be Biafra. I know. I'm from Kiniko. See, the only place you can hear the truth is on Mayegun's Diary Political. I will never lie to you because what's that going to be for me? You're going to find out anyway, won't you? I'm not going to lie to you or deceive you. I am too blunt that when I say things, people will say now fake news because they are so blunt that some people will be like, they are unbelievable. They'll be like, is that true? Is that what Mayegun talk now? Is it true? No, I don't believe that. It's fake news. It's not true. Few minutes later, it's true, Sha. It's true, Sha. I know Sabi package. I know Sabi sugarcoat something. We be lie. I know Sabi am. That's why I don't bother to remember anything. If I tell you something now, ask me another 10 years. I'll tell you the same thing. That is who I am. I won't lie to you. And whether you are from Akwa Ibom, see, there is a particular map. You see, I'll show you something, right? When Nigeria got independence, okay, this was what Nigeria looked like to the rest of the world. Don't lie. If I am lying, just tell me that I am lying. You have the northern Nigeria. You have the western Nigeria. And you have eastern Nigeria, which is northern region, western region, eastern region. Do you see that map? That's the independent Nigeria map between 1960 and 1963. Are you here? All the places that you call Niger Delta, this and that, blah, 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 today, they were eastern region of Nigeria. Okay? Then Biafra war happened. Everybody started identifying as Nigeria want them to be broken into pieces. And we have this. So today, this is the color of Nigeria and the landmass, okay? without using state. So you can see that I'm not using state here. Oh. These are not states. So these are the land and area that these ethnic nationalities, these countries that are forced to become one country in Nigeria today, all of these countries, where they all come from and fuse together. These are their lands. Oh. Okay? Now, as you can see, Yoruba, you see the Igbira, which are close to Yoruba, and Igala, the TVs, the Middle Beltans, the Nupes, the Bayis, the Edos, the Ekon, what do they call it? We'll call you there. The Jokons, the Chambers, the Shekiris, the Yorobos, the Ogonis, and Efik. You see where everybody there, so to those who are on that yellow side, on the left, and the politics that Tinubu is playing, and the APC, all of you from that border where that yellow ended, may I show you again. You see where that yellow ended. All of you from other parts, from Edo going forward, even though they believe that Yorubas and Edo and Benin people, we share so much in common. I mean, historically and everything. Oh, you see these criminals and the politics, divisive politics that Tinubu is playing. All of you from this side, you be Igbos, you be Biafrans. Yeah, I know I took so long to tell you what I wanted to tell you. Yeah, it took so long, Abi. All of you there, with the politics that Tinubu is playing, you are all Igbos, and you will be treated same way. The same vile treatment, toxic attack, physical attack, violent attack. And that is going to be your source for the next 8 years. But some people said the court is going to stop him. Amen. Amen to that. Because something needs to stop him. I don't see anything stopping him than death. And death is not in anybody's control. Okay? And you know something? I was just about 7 years old when Olukola, the man that circumcised me. I don't know if I should tell you that anyway, but this story is true. Okay? Olukola. He was a very old man. He was the old man that circumcised me with that knife. Pa! He said, when he was alive, he said, Kílẹ̀ kó tó pa òṣìkà. Gbogbo nǹkan dáadáa ti bàjẹ́. Kílẹ̀ ra pọ̀ òṣìkà. Ohun rere á ti bọ̀jẹ́. Before the wicked finally kick the bucket, a lot of good things, good people, good things would have been destroyed, ruined. Olukola, that's the woman, that's the man who told me that. I was a little boy. So, evil people don't die easily. That's what I'm trying to say. In Ijebu, we had this old, fearful people. We call them Olojubam Derubomo. Olojubam Derubomo. You know what that means? The one with a scary face that you call on to scare your child. Say, I will call, and that child will be terrified. Evil people don't die easily. And before they kick that bucket, you will be counting your losses. So don't put your mind there. Put your mind where you think how to fight this and survive it. At least you survived Buhari. I don't think you will survive Tinubu with what is coming. I don't think Nigeria will survive Tinubu. But they are telling you that it's going to bring Nigeria together. It's going to, the democracy dividend that you have been asking for your life, Nigeria is going to give it to you. No, it's not. No, it's not. He who want to fix Nigeria will not rig election or steal election. You know that? He who want to unite Nigerians will never drive religious division and ethnic division. They will not publicly call on people who are non-Yorubas to vacate Yoruba land because of one single man who they said is coming to unite the country. It doesn't work that way. Do you get that? It doesn't work that way. If wishes were horses, all my beggars go ride the jare. Oh, I can talk all night, oh. And that would be unfair. I told you I was going to take calls. I was going to let you speak and, you know. Okay, let me go and make a cup of tea. Okay? Then I'll open the line. Let's talk. Oh, yes, I'm just going to sit down here and speak and talk for the next 3 hours. And a lot of you are not going to tell me, Mayegun, take calls because you would prefer I keep talking, right? Let's blend it. I've given you enough to also share your views on whatever I have missed. Please help me fill in the blank or the space. I'll go make a cup of tea. I have over 3,000 of us currently at the YouTube chapter of this Temple of Truth. And so far, so good. Only 700 of you have actually paid your offerings. See, your offering is not money. It's not any other thing than leave that comment section, okay? Go under this video if you have enjoyed your evening Sunday sermon with Mayegun so far. Go under this video, all of you. At least do that for me for the first time. Let me close my eyes and open it and see 1,500 or 2,000 of you on YouTube who have actually shown that, Mayegun, well done. I know it's impossible. A lot of you are so stingy without your like. I have never seen anything like it before. During the pandemic, we thought a lot of people are doing social distancing. So then I'll be like, it's okay. It is safe. Get closer to the video. Like the video. Social distancing. You are safe. Pandemic is gone for a while. A lot of you are still distancing yourself from the kilo day. It's matter. They come. I'll go make a cup of tea. When I get back, I'll take calls. I promise.